Good afternoon, Off the Bench Sports family. We are here. Mike Walker, Berwick Panthers football. Coach, this week you guys have Donaldsonville Tigers. They're trying to finish out the season strong to make their push for the playoffs. The word is that a win from you guys could possibly get you guys into the playoff race. What do you guys know about Donaldsonville, and what do you got to do?
Well, number one, I know that they're very, very, very athletic. They're fast. And they do a good job of creating those explosive plays on offense. They do a good job of not giving up those explosive plays on defense. So for us, I think offensively we have to be able to run the football, kind of manage the clock a little bit, limit the times they can touch the ball. I think defensively we just have to play sound. They do a lot of different stuff on their offense. Wing T, some I formation stuff, some spread stuff. So we just have to make sure we're sound in our alignment and our assignment, and that we're great tacklers and kind of limit their big plays.
You guys have played a really tough district schedule. Edie White, Lutcher, St. James, traditional powerhouse, Patterson. How do you guys take from those experiences, be it wins or losses, and utilize them in this week to get yourselves in a position to further your season?
Well, I think our team, we're a young team. We're young and have been young in terms of we have freshmen playing for us, and we have guys, even our older guys, hadn't really played a whole lot throughout their career. So I think that experience that they've gained, playing some of the best teams, not only in this area but in the whole state, has been, you can't make up for that any other way other than saying they played the best and they know what the best is like. And I think that's just tremendous experience for them moving forward, and I'm really excited to see how we're going to finish out this year and then move forward into next year.
You guys are 3-6 right now, if I'm not mistaken. Sometimes I don't get sleep, so I'm a little a little waterlogged.
3-6 is right.
In the games that you guys have won, you guys have put a lot of points up on the board, so therefore you guys do have the potential to score the ball a lot. How do you utilize those experiences and put the ball in the end zone or attempt to in every possession offensively?
Well, I think for our offense, when we don't have pre-snap penalties or negative plays early, when we're able to stay on rhythm and getting that second and third and manageable, I think that's when we're a little bit less predictable in terms of what we're going to do. But when we get into second and third and long, it doesn't take a rocket science to figure out that we have to throw the ball.
Right.
So I think for us, we have to be able to stay in front of the sticks, to stay on rhythm, and not beat ourselves with penalties and turnovers. And like you said, when we do those things, we have a pretty good chance to score some points. When we get penalties and when we turn the ball over, it's tough for anybody to score.
Right. What team can you say that it's a 10-week season? What team did you guys learn the most about yourselves from playing?
Well, I think I think the Patterson game was a big game for us. We showed that we could play as a team. When we needed defensive stops, we got defensive stops. When we needed to go down and score points, we scored points. So we showed that we were 100% capable to do those things when we needed to do them. So I would say probably the Patterson game showed what we're capable of on both sides of the ball the best.
Who are some of the kids that you depend on to help you offensively and defensively?
Our offense, our quarterback is Reed Gonzalez. He's a senior, does a good job running the ball, makes good decisions throwing the ball. Our running back is Keon Singleton, also a senior. I think he's flirting with 1,000 yards on the year. He's been an explosive playmaker for us. And our offensive line is led by our senior center, Noah El Hayek, who does a good job, kind of getting everybody on the same page up front offensively. Our defense is led by our two inside linebackers, Hayden Seneca, who's a senior, and Zane Swallow, who's a junior. They're our two leading tacklers. Our nose guard, his name's Dale Turner. He's a sophomore. He's kind of been our best guy up front in terms of making plays in the backfield. And our secondary has kind of been kind of a who's who with some injuries and things like that happening. So there's not really been one stable person in the secondary due to injuries and kind of lineup changes. But those are the guys that have been our. Landon Harris has been another linebacker for us that's made a bunch of plays.
Coach, hope you've had a great week of preparation. I don't like to tell coaches good luck because if you need luck, why prepare?
Correct. We make our own luck.
That one.
We make our own luck.
So, have a great game. Hey, y'all know I make a spectacle out of fanning. And because it's just cool. I think that is just the coolest thing, man. Hey, good afternoon again, Off the Bench Sports family. We're back. Joining us now, Berwick Panthers football players. These guys are pretty lively, funny, adaptable, coachable.
Yes, Reed Gonzalez, quarterback, Berwick Panther football, class of 2020.
Keon Singleton, running back safety, Berwick Panther football, class of 2020.
Aiden Seneca, middle linebacker, Berwick Panthers football, class of 2020.
Seth Canny, kicker wide receiver, Berwick Panther football, class of 2020.
Hey, what's up, fellas? How y'all doing today, man?
Doing good. What about you?
Man, you're so nice and polite, man. Thank you, man. I'm good, man. Appreciate that. Like, I'm in a really great mood, man, because I get to meet you guys for the first time, and that's always a really cool experience for me. And you guys aren't mean, so it's been cool.
Yes, sir.
Coachable.
Yeah.
I ain't mean until you touch the field.
Oh, okay. We're going to talk about that in a minute, man. So, all of you guys are seniors.
Yes, sir.
Correct, sir.
So, universal question. How's your 4 years here at Berwick been?
It's been amazing. The environment around the field and off the field in the classroom, everything's been good. Good coaches, teachers, and everything.
What about you?
Everything's been great so far, man. The kids we got coming in, looking up to us seniors, we just gotta make an appearance for them to follow. That's all.
I've had a great 4 years. Berwick's my home, and I wouldn't rather play for anybody else, any other community.
It's been great. A lot of friendly people here and friends. It's been great.
That's what's up, man. 2019 season, it's at its end. It's week 10.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What's been your most fondest memory of this season?
My best memory is when we played our rival, Patterson. 14-19, down by the red zone. I get the ball in my head. I gotta score. I gotta make a point in this game to it's Berwick High football. Y'all not beating us. And I broke about 3-4 tackles, ran it in the end zone.
Probably my fondest memory was whenever I got in at the end of a game, and I got in running back and scored my first touchdown. That was pretty fun.
What have you learned most about yourself from playing football here?
Gotta be physical and know the game.
Reed,
Sir?
quarterback.
Yes, sir.
What's your expectations?
My expectations is to just be a leader, to go out and show everybody what it's like to be a leader and how to be one, and just like put it down the line. Anything that I'm gonna do is what everybody else is gonna do, and do it 100%.
What does Coach Walker expect out of from you day in and day out?
Be the best quarterback or any position I play to the best of my ability, and do everything 100%, and just give a lesson and show the younger kids what it's like to be a leader.
MLB. What's your job, man?
My job pretty much to control the defense, lead the defense, make all the calls, and be the thumper.
Explain that. What's a thumper?
I'm the guy that when they want to run it up the gut, I'm there to stop it. I'm the one that they end up running away from by the end of the game.
Solid.
That's what I'm talking about.
Solid, yeah. Yeah. Hey, I like that. I like that. Thumper,
Like that.
what's your job, man?
My job is to ground and pound. Anybody who wanted to come and get it, head first. I'm not as simple as I can put it. That's what I be thinking in the game.
I'm gonna stay there for a second. Because a lot of guys that play running back, they want to be speedy and get to the edge.
Mm-hmm.
They want to show that they can make a guy miss.
Mm-hmm.
You said ground and pound. That means that you want the contact. You like being physical.
Right.
What gave you that confidence, and what do you attribute that to?
Last year in the Patterson game, I had broke my collarbone, and ever since then, normally when people break bones, they always afraid of contact. But for me, I want more contact. Like, I'm not afraid to get hit anymore. Just for me breaking my collarbone, that's gonna make a difference on how I play. It's just gonna make me better.
Kicker type guy, huh?
Yes, sir.
What's been your favorite game this year?
Favorite game, the Patterson game. This is our rivalry.
I don't know, man. Like, that game is always special to you guys.
Right. Looking forward to it all year.
But in essence, outside of the Patterson game, because I know all of you guys have your own really personal, special memories about Patterson games every year since you guys got the varsity, or even in freshman JV football. But what game stood out to you that you was like, God dang it, I did it this week?
The St. James game, because, we all competed even though we were down. We never stopped grinding.
No doubt. Solid. You guys playing a pretty tough competitive district.
Yes, sir.
How do you take what you've learned from all of your district games and get better for Friday night to clinch a win?
What I take it from, or what the lessons I take from this hard district, is that no matter who you playing, you both put your pads on the same way, your pants, everything. You're going to compete and trying to win a football game. So I say we could beat Donaldsonville straight up.
After every game, I go up to each one of the coaches and they tell me a good job on doing this and doing that. So I take my lessons from that and I just keep doing what I gotta do to support the team.
For me, it's just like each week through district, it feels like the competition's been getting harder and harder. And St. James is probably the biggest competition we've had all year, and I like to rise to the competition. And I think Donaldsonville is very beatable.
Yeah, same here. I really think Donaldsonville is beatable. We both put our pads on. We both trying to score. We're human. Everybody got a chance.
What are some of the tendencies that you've learned about Donaldsonville defensively that you guys can feel to help you get a win this week?
Defensively, they play a 4-2 up front and some type of cover 2 in the backfield, or not backfield, in the secondary. And I've looked at the cornerbacks play off, but since we're not as strong at the wide receiver core as St. James is, I'm expecting them to play more up on us, so give us some more one-on-one matchups and outside.
Defensively, what do you guys got to do, my guy, to stifle their offense, man? They're quick, they get to the edge fast, and they have a couple of running backs that like to go up the middle as well. How do you guys pull it off?
From what I've seen, they're a pretty sporadic offensive team. They got a bunch of different formations, but they like to run a consistent few plays out of each formation. So within probably the first half second of them snapping the ball, I pretty much know where they're going. So I'm not too worried about how their offense can out-scheme us. But we definitely have to do something to contain those athletes.
Hey, man, I want you guys to have a really great week because it's an important week for you guys. A win, from what I'm understanding, gets you guys in probably. A loss ends your senior season. So take advantage of every opportunity that you have in this week in the rest of your practices. Have a great rest of the week of preparation. And thank you guys very much for joining Off the Bench Sports.
No problem.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
They got that fanning again, man. just having fun fanning.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So, any shout outs?
Shout out. Shout out to my mom and dad for being the best parents, and my little brother for not dropping any of my balls.
Shout out to everybody that helped me get this far. Old coaches, new coaches, and everybody in between.
Shout out to my parents, but especially my brother, because he's been in college and still managed to make every football game this year.
Awesome.
Shout out to Miss Jess for keeping me healthy and my boys healthy all year, and my mom and dad.
No doubt, man. Thank you guys. Have a great week. Enjoy.
There. All right. Hip. There. All right. Jab. Hip. There. Good. There you go.
Good afternoon, Off the Bench Sports family. We're back here again, Donaldsonville High School, D-ville. You see the Tigers, so it's Tigerland, baby.
Yes, sir.
Getting it right. Senior night, class of 2020.
Charles Price, left tackle, Donaldsonville Tigers football, class of 2020.
Kyle Brooks, wide receiver cornerback, Donaldsonville Tigers football, class of 2020.
Trayvon Dunn, linebacker, Donaldsonville Tigers football, class of 2020.
Etwan Harris, cornerback, free safety, Donaldsonville Tigers football, class of 2020.
Jaquavius Teno, running back, Donaldsonville Tigers football, class of 2020.
What's happening, fellas?
What's up, Coach?
Seniors, yeah, man. So hey, I'm gonna start with the guy. I'm gonna start with that guy. He's been a little quiet, a little modest. So hey, we're gonna start with you and let you tell us what your job is.
My job is left tackle, the block, make sure nothing get in the backfield, protect the quarterback.
My job, I play both sides of the ball, so I got to bring something to the table for both sides. Coach put a lot of trust in me. I can't let him down.
As a linebacker, my job is to fill the holes, make sure when you see guards pull, you feel when it's clear, and don't miss tackles.
Hey man, that just said a lot about you understanding what your coach expects from you.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna stay right here. Y'all don't mind if I stay right here for a second, huh? Hey, you just, you know, sometimes I get a thought like I know what I'm doing, maybe. So, question. My question is, as an undersized linebacker, how tough is it for you week in and week out?
It's been tough a lot because, like, you have 300-pound linemen coming at you, and you have to get low with them because they're bigger than you. They can try to push you around and stuff. You just got to be more physical and use your speed to pass it by.
What has it been like for you being the heart and soul of the defense? Like everybody depends on you to fill the gap. How's that been for you?
It's been great because I like being the heart and soul of the defense because
I understand. My guy. What's up, dude? Ain't nothing. How that strong safety been?
Yeah, well, they've been really having me at free safety a lot. have me backed up on myself. Ready for anything deep to come. I can either break it up or pick or something.
What's up, coach? You know what it is for me.
Hey, what's up, man? You got it, bro. Tell me something that's gonna make me smile. I know you got something for me.
I don't already got nothing right now, Doc. I can tell you what it's been like, though.
Tell me.
We've been getting better, but we've been falling short to some good opponents. I ain't gonna say they're better than us, but we gotta stay together as a team. But I've been on the offense and the defense, making sure my team, be straight, so we come out on top.
Hey, man. Playing left tackle, Big C. Playing left tackle, man. You already said some of your responsibilities. How's that been for the last 4 years for you, man? This is your last regular season game of the year. Tell us what that means to you.
Gotta give it my all. After this Friday, that could be it. Nothing else wrong.
What is your greatest remembrance of your high school experience here?
I would say our game about 2 weeks ago, I want to say, versus Patterson. It was cold, rainy, muddy, the worst conditions you could play in. And we was down with like a minute left, and we was on defense. And I told them, this is what we do. We win game. And we went down. We shut them down on 4th down. We drove the ball from like the 30-yard line all the way to the touchdown and win the game.
That's tough, man. I'm looking at you guys, man, and I say this all the time. I don't know how serious people think I am when I say this, but my job is to pay attention to you kids and to learn a lot. I learn a lot from you guys. I see a group of seniors here right now that have worked their butts off, and you guys just look like y'all have grown and matured over your high school years. What's been your greatest experience, Dunn?
My greatest experience is my freshman year. I wasn't getting in the game that much, but I was on kickoff, and we had did an offside kick, but it went in the sky, and I hit a dude, and I hit him hard, and that's when I first started getting my playing time on defense.
What about you, Big C?
My greatest experience would be, I had to say Patterson too. Because the O-line there was down, didn't know what to do. The O-line there was down, didn't know what to do. So I called him to the huddle, talked to him, went out there, 30-yard downfield, went in.
Hey, man, I know what your greatest high school experience is, man. You want to tell us about it again, though?
No, I ain't gonna speak on St. James. I'm gonna go a little deeper.
Oh, you got something deeper for me?
A little deeper. My freshman year, we had like a lot of bad weather. I think it was the Hurricane Isaac, and we really didn't know if we were gonna have a season or not. So the first game, like we played Assumption, and it was a close game. It was the first, I think it was the first game Coach Rich had ever won, and it was a good feeling to see him, happy. He put tears in his eyes because that's his first one as a head coach. So I'm gonna say that was my best memory.
Me, I'll say our homecoming game, because that was my first interception. It was 4th quarter, tight game. And I ran it back for pick 6. And that was my most memorable game.
Let's get down to business here now, though. Last week you guys played cross parish rival Lutcher. What did you learn from that game in defeat?
One thing I can say, we learned as a team that we can never put ourselves down. So when stuff ain't going our way, we gotta stay humble and stay disciplined.
For that game, bro, like we made a lot of mental mistakes. So like moving forward, I know that me and my team, we gotta stay together. Don't make those little mistakes because that turn the game.
Big C, this week, final regular season game, man. Y'all got the Berwick Panthers. What do you guys know about them?
Actually, I don't know not too much about them. All I can tell you is
Defensively, what do you guys got to do?
We just gotta stop the run, bro. That run been killing us the last couple of games. The pads been locked up, but we just gotta stop the run. That's it.
What do you guys do to stop the run?
Well, we gotta either we have to put like more linebackers in the game, or get the linemen more aggressive, move forward, don't just stand straight up into the backfield.
What's your job this week?
Like I've been doing for the rest of these weeks, just gotta run the ball and play defense if the defense need me. We gotta stop the run.
My job is to make sure everybody on defense getting a call, make sure they lined up what they're supposed to, and make sure they know what they're doing.
Again, as we just previously stated, final game of the regular season. You guys, I think, have done enough to make postseason play. We don't want to go too far ahead. It's not look over Berwick, but how do you guys see your last high school experience before college?
I'm gonna miss it.
I see like everything after this last game not from. I see us going winning this game. I feel like we could go to the championship.
I feel like we would win it too. 'Cause most of the games we lost, it's cause it's us. It's never really the opponent just beating us. We beating ourselves, making mistakes. So I feel like we fix the mistakes, we go far.
All right, Big C, this your question right here, but everybody get to answer it. What have you learned most from your high school life?
Not to be afraid. Step up, be a leader.
I learned most. Sometimes things not gonna go your way. It's not gonna always be good, but you just gotta keep fighting through it.
I learned the most that we got to stay disciplined and stay on.
I learned that you can't do everything on your own. Your team up for you. You gotta depend on it.
I learned that you win some and you lose. You win some and you lose some, but you gotta stick together, play together, be smart and be disciplined. You'll win a lot of games.
Hey man, continued success for you guys. You guys have had a superbly awesome, fantastic season. There's no better way to go out in your season than winning. So keep that mentality, keep that mindset. Remember, get off the bench.
In the game. Yes, sir.
Joining us now off the bench sports family, head coach B. Rich.
Glad to be back, man. Glad to be back. All the time.
Hey man, again, thank you for having Off the Bench Sports back. I can't say this to you guys enough, because without you, I'm nothing, and it's just a host of gratitude that comes with this. So, we back here today on a really joyous occasion, but then it also senior night, man.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Tough.
2019.
Right.
Man, it's your fourth head coaching campaign of senior nights. What does that mean to you?
Like you already said, man, it's bittersweet. I've been looking forward to it for 4 years. And what's hard about it, you already said it, is I've been in 4 years as the head coach. This is my first class.
Right.
Like, these guys came in here trusting in this program, trusting in my process, trusting in the Donaldsonville High School process. They came here to be part of the Donaldsonville tradition. And it's coming to an end this week, this Friday, man. It's been hard, I've been happy, but it's also been a hard process. You've been through it too. Coaches around the state are going through. I'm not alone, but this one has been really, really special to me, man. And I'm just trying to cope and get ready for it. Friday night's coming, man.
Hey man, I'm telling you this right here. Those guys have learned a lot from you. I know, because I have personal off-camera conversations with them, and we talk about everything. If you don't know this, you mean a lot to your group. I'm gonna throw this at you, and I want you to give me something back.
Okay.
It's a fastball. I'm telling you right now, it's coming directly at you. talking to one of your kids today, they said their fondest memory was giving you your first win at Assumption their freshman year. Go.
That's one of my fondest memories also. I cried actually that night. I shed tears, man, because as you know, it was 2016, the great flood had happened. I had lost my house. I
Right.
lost 2 cars, my family was displaced, and those are the kids that came help me gutted my house out, okay, helped me get transportation around town, okay. Those are the guys that held me down outside of football.
Right.
Forget what happened on the field that night, but they kept this thing together, and we wound up getting the victory, which is secondary against Assumption, but that's what they wanted to gift me for all the things that I've been going through that particular first season. So they did right on with that, man.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you, I didn't want to call you out, but you know, the kid got emotional when we talked about it. Like you could hear the sadness in him speaking in it, but also the joy he felt because they wanted to win for you. How does as a head coach, man, to know that kids want to give you their all? How does that make you feel? Because these guys right here, they said, man, everybody said we were gonna go 2-8. You guys are 6-3 at this moment in life, trying to. We'll talk, about that in a minute. But go.
Right. Those guys, they, as you said, you heard like T-Bob Babel would say, the naked tigers around saying certain things. You know what I'm saying? But those guys, they look past that. Okay, they stayed together as brothers. Okay, they remember that Assumption victory. Okay, so they knew some of the people who were saying negative things about them this year. Okay, they knew they could overcome that. Okay, and they already have. Okay, they predicted 2 wins. Some people they predicted 0-10. Some people, but they already won 6 games. They've already been a success. Okay, and just by feeling the team and doing the right thing in the community, you're a success.
Right.
It doesn't necessarily go by wins and losses. And that was that group of young men you spoke with earlier. That's what they've been doing. So they've already been a success. Okay, so they just knew the all the negative comments that they've been hearing from wherever. Okay, because we have a great community here. We stick together. But some outside forces try to get in their head. They already knew that they were going to be a success just by bonding together. The things they went through in summer camp, the things they went through in spring, the things that they're going through right now in the classroom and whatnot. They always stick together, and they knew wins and losses come a dime a dozen. Okay, but sticking together and forming that brotherhood. Okay, that's go without words, goes without saying that you're going to be a success if you can handle those things.
Right. Exactly, man. That's 100% correct. So. Last week, you guys played next door neighboring parish. One of y'all, I think y'all got 3 rivals, 3 honest rivals. St. James is 1, Assumption is 2, but that other one is the Lutcher Bulldogs.
I would have White Castle in there too.
Well, forgive me, White Castle, right? 4 rivalry games that you guys hold dear to your hearts. A lot of people from Donaldsonville move to those neighboring communities when they become adults or whatnot, and families intermingle in between that. How tough was the Lutcher game last week, and how disappointing was the loss? Because the kids said it wasn't because you guys didn't prepare them. They said it was because they made mental mistakes.
As you said, Lutcher's always a respected rival. Lutcher has won a state championship in the last 3 years. They've been on the carpet. They've been in the dome. A super head coach, super staff, super kids. And our kids wanted to compete against them. Okay, wanted to see what it's like to go against some former champs. And they were looking forward to the task. And they performed outstanding. But as you said, if you want to get on that level, you got to eliminate the mental mistakes. You got to eliminate the cloudiness that's going on in front of you. You got to focus on the task at hand, okay? And in some spots, we dropped the ball on that, okay? And they knew going in that we were up at halftime, but Lutcher was not going to quit. We said that in the film interviews. We said that at halftime. We said that during the game, okay? And Lutcher made a couple more plays than we did and got that, okay? But we felt a little disappointed because rivalry won. Second of all, we haven't actually beat Lutcher in Lutcher. I think I was playing for Donaldsonville High School. It's been that long since we defeated Lutcher down there in Lutcher. But they saw that opportunity slip through their hands, and it was heartfelt. Okay, so hopefully something positive can come out of that loss. Hope we can shake back, clean up those mistakes, and bounce back when this next game tonight, and hopefully further on.
Right, man. Coach B, regular season, final game of the season. You guys got the Berwick Panthers.
Yeah.
What do you guys know about them?
Oh, they're vastly improved. Cause we used to be in the district with them earlier, and they took their lumps then. Okay, they would finish second to last, but now we've been tracking them. The last few years they've been in the top tier of their district. Especially now they signed one kid to LSU, Keenan Jones, last year or whatever, or year before last. So they've been shaking back, you know, and they defeated Patterson, another district rival of ours, and they're ready. You know, they run the spread offense. They're gonna pitch it around, and I know they're gonna watch what the things that Lutcher did, the things that St. James did against us running the spread, and try to capitalize on those same weaknesses of ours. Okay, so we just have to prepare and be ready for those changes with those guys. Okay, they're very sound. They don't make many mistakes. They're well coached, and I know it's going to be a tough challenge that's coming up on Friday night.
I'm going to make the same statement to you that I made to your seniors. Not looking past Berwick. No smart coach would ever do that.
No.
But I got to ask you, because I may not see you again, so I want to get this in now. How do you guys go far in the postseason?
Mainly, when we have these three concepts that we've been following all year. Okay, first of all, listen to your coaches, get coached. Okay, second of all, bind together. Okay, when things go wrong, you have to stick together. And lastly, no turnovers, no negative plays, no turnovers. Okay, we went on a 5-game winning streak, and we copied those success models over and over again, and we were fine. The one time we got outside of that, we wound up getting a loss. Okay, so if we can follow those three models of success, we'll be fine from here on. I feel. Okay, but once again, it takes all 55 on the roster to follow that. Okay, and all of the coaches have to follow it also, and we'll probably have a good end of the regular season, hopefully.
That's super solid. I'm gonna tell you that. That's a guy who's taken all of his adversities as a coach and as a head coach and grew, because you have to have a model and you have to have a plan in order to reap success. That alone says growth. Thank you for taking a moment with Off the Bench Sports. Continue success in the playoffs. Have fun. Enjoy it. What's next?
No, win.
Get off the bench. Get into the game.
Thank you guys for having us, man.